Oh hello, I'm Linux evangelist and professional haggis herder Abby Archer. If you've clicked on this video, you want to learn shit about Linux from an insider. Well, I'm not going to tell you where in the forest we sacrifice Mac users to please our penguin god, but I will tell you some things that Windows people should know about Linux. So come with me on our magical adventure. First thing you should know is that there's no single Linux. That's right, there's no Linux LLC where you can download Linux from the official Linux store. Linux is just the kernel of the operating system, and instead there are lots and lots of distributions. All of them have different purposes in different markets, but largely the things that set each distro apart is how they release new versions, what package manager they use to install software, and what desktop environment they main. Now, some distributions are harder than others for beginners to use. For example, Linux Mint and Ubuntu are aimed at beginners and casual users, whereas Arch and Nix are aimed at people who know their way around Linux and are comfortable with doing more advanced things. And Gen 2 is aimed at masochists. If you're a beginner, I would recommend Linux Mint. Second thing you need to know is that there's no single user interface for Linux. That's right, you get to choose what desktop you use. You can go for fully featured desktops like KDE or GNOME, or go for lighter options like Mate and XFCE, or get down with the basics with the bare bones tiling window managers like Hyperland or Sway. Or you can be a masochist and use Sugar. Why you would want to use that is between you and God. Third thing you need to know is, yes, you can play Windows games thanks to the magic of Proton. Yes, they include new titles and up-to-date games. No, I am not kidding. Some of them are supported as native Linux games. This is genuinely the case now. I know! I can't believe it either! Fourth thing is that not all Windows apps are going to have a direct Linux version, although a lot can be run through Wine. However, a lot of these apps are Adobe apps, and Adobe can get fucked with a cactus. Photoshop? GIMP. Illustrator? Krita. Premiere? Kdenlive. Copilot? Jail. Why are you using Copilot unironically? Go to jail! The thing is that with Linux, your computer is yours. No mandatory OneDrive, no recall, no Copilot, no force updates. You can make your computer look as close to default settings as you want, or you can make it look like how your childhood computer looked back when you had serotonin. Happy Linuxing!